Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Giddey is the 1, with White by his side at the 2. Ayo out there with Buzelis, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for New Orleans, Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Jordan Poole out there with Murray, and it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Poole against White. Poole outside. Messi's shot is good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to Poole. And they pick up 2.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 4-point game. Outside Giddey. Chicago passing it around. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Poole. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
There's so much intensity on that interior from Poole. He does not stop.
2. And after breaking out in his 3rd season and winning a title, Jordan Poole has struggled to recapture that high level. But last season, encouraging Grant.
Yeah, it was much more efficient with his shooting, B.A. Now, can his defense get back to a championship level? We'll see.
And the first one at the line is good. Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within.
It's both from the stripe.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside White. Inside. Vucevic. Messi grabs the board.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Williamson passes to Murray. White against Poole. Five to shoot. Fires the 3. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Giddey. From down in the low post, it goes.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
White against Poole. Outside Murray. Let's go with a 3. No luck on that one. Chicago with the ball. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And then Vucevic slams it in.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
The Pelicans have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Now Murray. A step back shot. And again, New Orleans no good. White against Poole. Throws it up high. And stolen by Williamson. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Murray scanning the floor. Williamson with the bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, hard not to foul Zion inside. He's just so broad and so aggressive.
Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
The first one falls.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Williamson hits them both. The Bulls trail by 6. Up top, Giddey, defended by Murray. Outside White. From the high post. And again, Chicago, no good. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
The free throw drops from Murray.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
No good on the second free throw. The Bulls trail by 7. Here's White. The kick out to Williams. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Murray. Picked by Misi. Murray drives in. Some solid defense from Williams. The Bulls have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And he drives in. And that one drops.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Poole outside. Williamson left side. Back to Poole. They kick it out to Murray. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Bulls trail by 5. Here's Giddey. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. One thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Now here's Poole. Pass to Misi. Here's Murray. For 3. Again, the miss by Murray.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Vucevic in the post. Defended by Murray. White can't hit. Pass to Murray. Misi with it. Here's Poole. He's covered by Dosunmu. Here's the three. And Poole, good for three. Poole's got 7.
Really no surprise to see it go in. Poole has a terrific accuracy from deep.
Dosunmu outside. Vucevic, a screen on Williamson. Dosunmu for 3. And again, Chicago, no good. New Orleans leading by 5. Pass to Murray. Now Poole. Now here's Williamson. Three-pointer. And another 3 for New Orleans.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
White against Poole. Outside Giddey. 6 to shoot. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the lay-in. He has 7.
How about Giddey just flicking it in? I mean, that's not an easy shot.
Murray passes to Poole. Back to Murray. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Poole's shot is off. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. They trail by 6. It's Vucevic, high post. And there's another one for Chicago.
And Vuce is an effective shooter, especially from that mid-range area.
White against Poole. Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's White. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
On the wing, Murray, covered by Vucevic. Murray passes to Williamson. Tipped, and they're on the run. Here's Dosunmu. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. For New Orleans, Jones comes in for Poole, and Alvarado's subbed in for Murray. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Well, New Orleans shooting just 38% so far in this one. Here's Williamson. Outside Jones to the wing on the left. Jones sets a screen. 4 on the clock. Here's Alvarado. And again, New Orleans no good. The Bulls have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Giddey. Vucevic in the post. He's against Messi. Vucevic's shot is off. Williamson outside. Messi inside. Covered by Vucevic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Herter's checked in for Dosunmu.
Number 13, Kevin Herter.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Pelicans trail by 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Guys, back over to you.
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Williams misses.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Tries the spin move. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Outside Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the right side. Williamson for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Williams. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Alvarado. Will it go? Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Williams passes to Giddey. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. And now a 7-point Chicago lead.
You can count on Vucevic to make a few clever handoffs. He sees what's happening at all times.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Collins, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Smith comes in for Williams. Okoro is checked in for White. And it's Jones in for Giddey. And here's Alvarado. No points yet. Pass to Jones. He's rebounded by Okoro. Bulls leading by 7. On the wing, Jones. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Herter from deep 3-point range. The Pelicans pull it in. Now here's Alvarado. Pass to Hawkins to stop the drought. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now Jones. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Smith. Okoro outside. And here's Herter. This one for 3. Okoro, no good. Ooh, stolen by Smith. 1 second left. The shot, no good. And so it's Josh Giddey making highlights for the Bulls. Impacting the game in a number of ways. The man is relentless. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook that, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
We've got Kevon Looney. Jose Alvarado is out there with Herb Jones. And it's Hawkins in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Jones. Yet to see a basket. Here's Herter. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. and the Bulls lead by 6. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Now here's Jones. To the inside, Collins. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. And the Pelicans shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. Here's Queen. Nails the baby hook. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component. Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Looney passes to Alvarado. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Herder. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Alvarado. He's scoreless. Pass to Looney. Here's Hawkins. Alvarado. Pass to Jones. From downtown. Jones grabs the board. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Jones, from deep, hits a three-pointer. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Williamson is checked in for Queen. Jordan Poole comes in for Hawkins. And Murray subbed in for Alvarado. Then for Chicago, Buzelis is checked in for Smith. The Sumu comes in for Okoro. And Giddey's subbed in for Jones. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Poole. 7 points in the game. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Giddey. Closing it on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pelicans trail by 5. Murray passes to Poole. Back to Murray. Launches a three. He drops it from range.
The release is getting so much quicker. Murray showcasing it there.
Outside Herder. To the middle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
2 seconds.
And he drops the first. Misi, he's checked in for New Orleans. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Jones, and the dunk by Jones.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Collins right side. Pass to Buzelis. The 3 is up. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jones with the ball. He's got 5. Inside. Vucevic with the steal. Giddey scanning the floor. Collins outside. Now Vucevic. Chicago passing it around. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. When you talk about Nikola Vucevic, a big man who continues to get it done at a high level, Richard.
Yeah, he is showing no signs of slowing down. Vooch scores, rebound, passes, and shoots it well from pretty much everywhere. I'd like to see him contend for a championship at some point in time in his career.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Giddey. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Because he can commit from all 3 levels, Vucevic is a tricky cover.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Nikola Vucevic taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
What makes Vooch so tough is the combination of size and athleticism. Defenses are always trying to figure him out. That's why this man is a double-double every night.
Herter's checked in for Collins. And so Vucevic nails both of them.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
The kick out to Poole. Picked by Misi. Vucevic with a steal. In transition. Here's Buzelis. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Pass to Misi. To the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Jones. And the Bulls also making a change. Kobe White, he's checked in for Herter. Chicago leading. And here's Giddey. 9 points in the game. 3-pointer, Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
For 3.
Giddey's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
Poole looking it over. Pass to Williamson, looking to end the run. Oh, Williamson throws it down!
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Here's Vucevic. He's guarded by Misi. Vucevic with it. He's against Misi. Shot clock at 5. Here's Vucevic. Tipped. Murray against Giddey. Chicago with a rebound. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Dosunmu. Outside Giddey. And here is Vucevic. Outside White. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Murray. Back to Poole. Down low. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Not just a shooter, Poole can skillfully set up others as well.
Murray against Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Now to Sumu. Inside. Picked it out of midair. And here's Poole. Shoots from 14. Pass to Williamson. Back to Poole. The three. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Now here's Giddey. 9 points in the game. And here is Vucevic. He's guarded by Misi. Vucevic with it. He's against Misi. Vucevic in the post. He's guarded by Misi. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Poole against White. Pass to Murray. From the top of the key. Now Poole fires the three. Poole can't get that one to fall.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Giddey. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul too, and he'll go to the line. It's gonna go on Jordan Poole. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
One shot.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Hits the trifecta. He has 6.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
DeSumo outside. Outside Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vuce setting a solid screen that gets things going.
White with the steal. DeSumo outside to the inside. And he comes up with a bucket. And now a 10-point Chicago lead. A minute 22 left in the second period. Now Poole, 7 points in the game. Outside Murray, puts up a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Back to Giddey. There's the triple. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. Poole outside. They kick it out to Murray. And again, no good by New Orleans. Chicago leading by 10. White, the pass to Giddey. Shoots off the step back. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9. Well, New Orleans shooting 44% from the field during the second. Outside Murray. And he can't get that one. And so it's Chicago, ending the quarter up 10. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. Will be.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. All right, they're measuring up the shot. Almost had it. Give it up for our contestant.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Giddey is the one with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Sumu. And it's Vucevic in at the 5.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Poole, and Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And personal foul. First team foul.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Williamson outside. And there's the rejection.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Vucevic. And so Vucevic nails both of them. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Misi. It's tipped. Murray against Giddey. Outside White. There's the drive. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray. Giddey with a defensive effort. Chicago leading by 16. Pass to Buzelis. Giddey finds Vucevic. DeSumo on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. The Pelicans shooting just 34% so far in this one. Left side, Murray. Good on the baseline, Jay. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
Confident from this area, Murray uses that mid-range quite a bit. Rare for someone his age.
It's Giddey on the wing, defended by Murray. Giddey passes to White. Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Back to Williamson. They kick it out to Murray. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Murray's gotten his third basket of the night.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
Here's Buzelis. He's got 5. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Yves Missi.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive and trying to score.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Murray against Vucevic. From the low block. That one off the back iron and out. Bulls leading by 13. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vucevic has got 14 points for the game.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
Giddey against Murray. To the inside. Poole gets it in close.
You gotta keep moving when you're inside like that. Poole with the textbook move.
White against Poole. From behind the arc. White can't hit. Pelicans trail by 13. Williamson passes to Murray. Picked by Misi. Beyond the arc. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 6.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
It's Giddey on the wing, defended by Murray. Vucevic, the pass to White. From deep, Giddey. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Now here's Giddey. 17 points in the game. Left side, White. Up and in on the layup. White's got 6 here in the quarter.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Poole against White. 4-3. Poole shot is off. Chicago leading by 16. It's stolen by Poole. There's the 3. Offensive board. Here's Messi. Outside Murray. Uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 11 points.
Ooh, hit him with the spin cycle. Everyone out there is a little dizzy by that move by Murray.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Fires from deep. Rebounded by New Orleans. Poole, the pass to Murray. And the shot goes down. Murray's got 9 points now in the second half.
Even inside and against contact, Murray stays flexible and gets to his finish.
Dosunmu outside. Three-pointer, Buzelis. He drops it from range. He's got 10.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And New Orleans making a change here. Jones is checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Jones is checked in. Murray with it. 13 points in the game. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by White. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. The lead is 15. And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pass to Messi. And here's Murray. Poole outside. Takes the three. Jones grabs the board. Chicago leading by 15. Here's Buzelis. Takes a three. Doesn't go that time. Now here's Murray. The kick out to Poole. Outside Jones. From the arc. Chicago with a rebound. White with it. Checked by Murray. Pass to Dosunmu. Vucevic against Jones. White for three. That's off. 7 for 12 now.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Jones drives in. And the shot goes. Jones has got 10. Now Jones. No points yet. Pass to Vucevic. And he makes it on the layup.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Pelicans trail by 15. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Jones. Launches it. Jones grabs the board.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Dosunmu, the pass to Jones. Chicago passing it around. Vucevic in the post. He's against Messi. Vucevic's shot is off. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 39% from the field in the third. Poole up top. He's guarded by White. Outside Jones. Murray against Jones. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 11 points here in the second half.
A bigger point guard is 6'4". Murray has no issue scoring inside.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Come on, Pelicans fans, on your feet and get loud for a goal.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Herter's checked in for DeSumo. And Giddey's subbed in for White. Collins passes to Jones. Here's Giddey. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Now here's Looney. No made baskets yet. Here's Hawkins. It's hauled in by Herter.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Oh, got a piece of it. Alvarado with a steal. 1:24 left to play in the third. Here's Hawkins, defended by Jones. Pass to Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Jones misses. Chicago leading by 15. To the paint. Outside Jones. Here's the three. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Alvarado. Now here's Williamson. Pass to Hawkins. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Herter. The Bulls shooting 47% during this third quarter. Here's Jones. Collins finds Giddey. It's Herter on the wing. Alvarado with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Jones. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one's on Zach Collins. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Herbert Jones. One shot.
Chicago leading by 12. Outside Herter. Collins with a screen on Jones. There's Herter with the three. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Zion and Looney together down low. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then it's Herb Jones. And it's Hawkins in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5. And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Williamson inside. Williams defending. And Williamson gets it to go.
With an insane combination of power and touch, Zion is a one-of-a-kind star.
Collins a screen. Spins. Pass to Jones. Six to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jose Alvarado.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Line for the Bulls. Trey Jones. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Jones hits them both. Williamson with it. Outside Jones. Lets it go from deep. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. Takes the 3. Hawkins can't get it to go. And Williams has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Collins outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Pelicans trail by 15. Looney passes to Williamson. Right wing. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Hawkins. 3-pointer. And again, New Orleans no good. And for Chicago, they're shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Now here's Collins. Alvarado defending. Collins, no good. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Jones, the pass to Alvarado. Williamson against Williams. 4-3. Chicago with a rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Giddey. From the stripe, Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low. Alvarado outside. Fires the 3. Chicago with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Jones finds Collins. Pass to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Nisi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Thanks for that, Allie. Williamson against Williams. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Misi. The ball's knocked loose. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Jones misses. Pelicans trail by 15. And here's Jones. Here's Williamson. Oh, the power of Zion.
So strong inside. Zion fighting through it all.
For Chicago, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Williamson against Williams. Picked by Vucevic. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
One shot.
Nikola Vucevic. At the line for one.
And that one falls for Vucevic. For New Orleans, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Pass to Misi. Williamson outside. The 3 is up. Zion attacks from range.
Rarely do we see threes out of Williamson, but when we do, he hits at a decent clip.
Inside. Puts it up. Vucevic's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 13. Alvarado outside. Into the lane. Jones from outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Herder passes to Williams. Here's Vucevic. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Here's Hawkins. Williamson for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Herder. Pass to Jones. Now Williams. Picked by Vucevic. Fires from deep. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. The Pelicans shooting 27% here in the 4th. Williamson with a screen on Jones. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And nice muscle from Williamson, accepting the hit and finding a way to finish.
Second team foul.
For New Orleans, Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Jones. Jordan Poole comes in for Hawkins. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Alvarado. Then for Chicago, Booz Ellis is checked in for Williams. The Sumu comes in for Herder. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. Chicago leading by 12. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Here's the Sumu. Pass to White. Can't get it to fall. Pelicans trail by 12. Outside Murray. Here's Poole. Stolen. And up the court come the Bulls on the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Poole with the ball, guarded by Vucevic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The D has to be more careful because Poole, look, he excels at drawing contact on the way up.
At the line for your Pelicans, Jordan Poole, taking 2 shots.
No good on that one.
No question, Jordan Poole is a true offensive weapon. His next shot never seems far off, and even tough looks can go his way.
And he's good on the second. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Dosunmu. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Dosunmu's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Poole against White. Murray from outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Bulls leading by 16. Out to the wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And it's Poole with a rebound. Pelicans shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Now Murray. Deflected. Outside Giddey. Outside White. Lets the 3 fly. Pelicans cleared away.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Outside Murray. Williamson outside. 5 to shoot. With the drive.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
Yeah, great job staying patient. Zion looking comfortable operating the pick and roll.
And Giddey's got the ball here for Chicago. Vucevic, a screen on Murray. It's Giddey on the wing, defended by Murray. Down low. Vucevic's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 14. Poole outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Jordan Poole, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Poole. And so here is Chicago. A 12-point game. Here's Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Now White. Let's go with a 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 7 tonight.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digit.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Oh, an answer slam.
and finding his teammate in stride. He led his guy perfectly.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. At one point, they led by 16. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Here's Buzelis, covered by Williamson, and there's a pick. Five on the clock. DeSumo outside. Ooh, the shot misses. Pelicans trail by 13. Left side Murray. Rebounded by Giddey. Chicago's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Crosses over. A minute 53 left in the fourth. White looking it over. Oh, Poole rips down the board. The Pelicans shooting right below 40% here in the fourth. Murray. Oh, no good on the layup. Chicago leading by 13. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Buzelis. And there's the drive. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bulls.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Nikola Vucevic.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Now here's Giddey. 30 seconds left in the game. White outside. Jacks up a three. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now Murray. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.